A huge cache of ancient helium has been discovered in Africa's Rift Valley. And as we know, this is the Rift Valley going all the way up through the Red Sea and then turning about 30 degrees up towards the Jordan River through the Sea of Galilee. That's all the same fault line. It's very, very dangerous. So, a huge ancient helium cache discovered in Africa's Rift Valley in East Africa, and it could ease the decades-long storage of the rare and valuable gas. Researchers in the UK and Norway say this new discovered helium gas field found in East Africa Rift Valley region of Tanzania has the potential to ease a critical global shortage of helium. It's a gas that's vital to many high-tech applications such as magnetic resonance imaging MRI scanners used in many hospitals, as we know. The researchers say the discovery is a result of a new approach to searching for helium that combines prospecting methods from the oil industry and scientific research that reveals the role of volcanic heat in the production of pockets of helium gas. And by one estimate, this new discovery of the helium field in the geothermal activity of East Africa Rift Valley may contain more helium than the U.S. Federal Helium Reserve near Amarillo, Texas, which holds about 30% of the world's helium supply. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. This is one of the recent earthquake cracks on the African Rift Valley area, as you can see. And that will eventually split up and slough off towards the Indian Ocean, just like Madagascar has. Now, how much helium is there here? The Tanzania discovery was made by researchers from the University of Oxford in UK and Durham University in UK, and they worked on Helium One, which is a helium exploration company headquartered in Norway. Chris Ballantine, geochemist in the Department of Earth Sciences, Oxford, said, "We sampled helium gas and nitrogen just bubbling out of the ground in the Tanzanian East Africa Rift Valley. And by combining our understanding of helium geochemistry with seismic images of gas-trapping structures, independent experts have calculated a probable resource of 45 billion cubic feet in just one part of the Rift Valley." So they believe that there's a lot more areas. Meanwhile, the Federal Helium Reserve currently holds just 24.2 billion cubic feet. And the total known reserves in the U.S. contain about 153 billion cubic feet. Ballantine said, while global consumption of helium is about 8 billion cubic feet every year. This newly discovered gas in Tanzania holds enough helium to fill over 1.2 million medical MRI scanners. This is a game changer for the future security of society's helium needs, he said, and similar finds in the future may not be far away. One of the project leaders, geologist John Glias of Durham University, says that although the Tanzanian gas field of this helium is large, it's only a small part of what the entire Rift Valley may hold, so it could be a very substantial, large field, a number of fields that they'll find. He said, we still have a lot of data to collect to be really confident, but yes, this is globally significant discovery. Now, Glias said the discovery hinged on new understanding of the very complex and ancient nuclear, chemical, and geological mechanisms that create helium in Earth's crust and transport it into pockets that can be trapped by drilling. Almost more significant than the volume of helium found is that it was found on purpose. Every other discovery of helium to date has been found by accident. Helium accumulates inside rock of the Earth's crust over billions of years from the radioactive decay of elements uranium and thorium. But the gas remains trapped in the rock until it's freed by very intensive volcanic heat, such as that found in geothermally active regions such as the East Africa Rift Valley. And by studying that process and the geological mechanisms that cause the helium to be freed as a gas when after being accumulated in pockets, the researchers are able to identify potential drilling sites to find more helium. Golet said the team took the same protocols and applied the same sort of thinking you'd use for finding oil to find helium. The fusion of hydrogen atoms produce large amounts of helium in the nuclear process that power our sun, but here on Earth, helium is hard to find and hard to keep hold of, Golet said. Helium atoms are so small that the gas leaks out almost every sort of container, and once helium escapes into the atmosphere, it's gone for good, he says. In a bizarre sort of way, it's the ultimate non-renewable element, and at the moment, it's not replaceable for many applications, certainly for medical systems such as MRI scanners, he said. So this scientific discovery in Tanzania will be presented, it was presented by the Goldsmith Conference, and this was originally on Live Science. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.